You are listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair on RLM Radio.
The girl of your dreams has got to be in some bar.
Sorry, boys and girls, but this is X-rated. So if you're under 18...
Get out, goddammit!
Get the point? Good.
And now?
Bend over.
Y'all ready for this?
Get it out. Get it out. I can't wait anymore.
I like to watch.
Whatever you design, I know you'll like it. Do it.
We do it all night long.
And now, your host, Grammy.
Hi there, ho there, everybody. Guess what? It is Freaker Friday. Holy freaking shit. I am glad it's Friday. Whoa. I have had a Monday every day this week. And wow, I am really glad this Monday wound up being a Friday. And I don't have to... Okay, I'll have to work on Monday, but not at work. Y'all know how that shit works, don't you? Oh, well, y'all are listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on this RealLibertyMedia.com channel 3 on a Freaker Friday. Also on the RLMradio.xyz site, the RLM TuneIn radio station, the RLM Internet radio station, the RLM Spreaker channel, and Lord only knows. Well, God knows, but God, as in G-A-W-D, Grimner, is the one that knows everywhere else we're at, or I should hope so. Because he is the man, don't you know? I had a really tough time deciding which song I wanted to play for my little intro today, but it's a toss-up between Queensryche and Avenged, and Queensryche won, just because I haven't heard the Queensryche song in a while, so I had to play that one. And both are extremely appropriate for this evening, because, yeah, oh, there's an awful lot of people that I would like to tell to take a flying you-know-what on a rolling donut. And it appears that some of them actually wear shiny badges. I know that shocks you. But it is somewhat irritating that you don't see a press conference about something until after the person that was abused decides to share the video footage. And then clamor, clamor, run, run. Ooh, let's all do a press conference and use really big words. We got to whip out the thesaurus on this one. Yeah, get that spit out. And make it sound as though the person who was wronged was the one in the wrong. Yeah, that's how we play this game. We use really big words and we make it sound like, to the average Joe who doesn't really understand how these things work, make it sound like that person was the one that fudged up. Dude's got balls of steels. Where's that? Are you talking about Superman over there, Fleet? Okay, I need to say hey to everybody, but first I got to see. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your, oh, holy crap-a-noli. That's got some massive weight. Whoo! Sheet balls. It's a holy sheet balls. Talk about, yeah, balls of steel. I got to put this over here on the, whoa. And Mary B., I am sorry that ducky did not wish to be friends with you, but I befriended it, so it's okay. It'd be okay. The ducky survived. But wow. Okay. I gotta share this Imgur thing real quick before I say hey there, hi the ho there to y'all. Okay, over here on Fakeybook, I see the lovely Mary B is over here. I also see New is over here. Hey New, how you doing? Looks like New went shopping at a estate sale or something, and he got a whole Suburban full of stuff. I'm thinking he found treasures. Treasures! I know, I always find treasures. Let's see. Oh, I see my ex-brother-in-law Brian is here as well. Hey Brian, how you doing? Okay, over here on Twitter. Thank you ever so much, Barman, and that freaking Freedoms Network for tweeting me over there. I truly do appreciate it, y'all. And I also see JJ's is over here, good old Jabberwocky. The racist hurricane looting narrative has surfaced after Harvey. Alrighty. Looters in the storm. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun, dun. Looters in the storm, gonna get shot. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, they need to get some rock salt in their ass or something. 'Cause man, oh man, you know what, y'all? If it's not yours, leave it the hell alone. Unless somebody is trying to swipe it and you're trying to save it. But if you're just taking it just because you can, there's people out there that are going to say, no, you can't. And they're going to be armed with things that probably shoot more than rock salt. Just saying. So, yeah. Don't be a dumbass. Okay? Leave it alone if it ain't yours. Oy, I gotta... Thank you for that really cool gift there, Fleet. That's just... Whoa. Whoa. Okay, over here in the corner pocket, I see Fleet, I see Grimner, I see Moose Girl. And I'll bet you Sock Puppet is loitering around there somewhere on that Freedoms Network. Thank you ever so much, Grimmy, for putting me over here. I truly do appreciate it. Advertising to the whole world, or at least the effing world. I'm over here too, and so is the lovely Mary B and Katie Troxel and Java Doctor. And Estrella commented on something that I posted earlier today, and whoo, Estrella calls it like she sees it, and I find that so refreshing. I just love her. She's so wild and wacky and just spits it out there. Why? Because she can. That's why. I don't know. I did not post anything over on Minds, and I still got the swirly going on Minds. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and close that one down. Because if you're just going to be giving me the swirly of death, I'm just going to shut you down. Okay. The sore ass. Oh, it's the sore ass. Whew, is that why? That's what was going on earlier today. I know Beetle was talking about spanking. I know he was. Mercy, I see you. Oh, you're just stopping by for a bit? What the hell, Moose? What, you got a life? Jeez, girlfriend. I know, I do too. I'm out of here in the morning. So after I do some picking in the garden. But until then, right now, I'm still on the radio saying, hey there, hi there. And you know what? I'm over here on this RLM site, which is where you need to be if you want to give me static. And right up top is the most splendiferous spot in the whole wide world, Barman, who tweets me all over the place. And oh, I get all a Twitter-pated when Barman tweets me, don't you know? I also see Grimner, the RLM god, and the lovely Moose Girl, who is probably not going to be hanging around for very much longer. Damn it, Moosey. So is it going to be a balls to the wall kind of night, Grammy? Just curious. I won't be able to listen because I got to go to bed early because I got to get up early and I got to get on the road. But it would be way cool. Way cool. However you do that, I saw you putting lots of things in the request. I also see the lovely Kate is here. I hope Kate is doing wonderful down there in the great state of Texas. Man, I have been seeing some weird ass videos of late. I know, Grimmy. That's the Saurus. The sore ass. But you know how I like to play with words. And other things. I just have more opportunity to play with words than I do other things. So, moving along. Oh, Moosey's going to have a grand time. I know she is because she's the mighty Moose and she always has a good time. Even when others are trying to rain on her parade, she whips out her mighty Moose. And she just has a good time because that's how she rolls. Oh, I got stray puppies running outside and my doggies are going nuts. Yippee skippy. Okay, back to saying hey there. Hey there, Alias D or Alias, however you wish to say that. Asmo. It's a ball to the wall kind of night. So, are you going to be a Harvey Wallbanger? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Why do I ask such things? Because I'm crazy. That's why. Asmo! How you doing, hon? I also see Beth Z is here. Hey there, Beth. How's your world treating you? And Chelsea Denis is here instead of Chelsea Doney because he don't have that O going on. What? I know someone untied the moose. The moose is on the loose. Look out, peeps. Moose is going to go party. Have good time. Be wild and crazy woman. I am living vicariously through you, Moosey. You need to, you know what, woman? You really do need to come down here to Kansas, and I will take you to one of my family get-togethers. Oh, my Lord, our family Facebook page has just been absolutely crazy these last few days. Everybody is getting ready for the big weekend, and, yeah, they've been slinging shit at each other, and I just sit there, and I laugh so hard I got tears rolling because my family's nuts, don't you know? In other words, yeah, I come from a long line. Lots of nuts that didn't fall too far from the tree, as a matter of fact. Okay, where was I at? Chelsea Denis. Chloe! Hi, Chloe. How you doing? And Free Enslaved. Hi, Free. How are you doing, sweetheart? Beer. Cool. Ice cold can of, Tho? What is Tho? And Rob fired up the bubbler too. Sweet! I got a nice cool brew and a bubbler going on. I am cybernetically getting a little on the goofy side. As if I needed help. I'm here. Yes, I am. Kinda, sorta. IB Don C is here as well. And looky there, Java Doctor 2. You know, IB Don C has got all kind of progress going on his place. That's just awesome, hun. So cool. I'm glad to see you're getting yourself all set up to get away from the vermicious canids and wang doodles that seem to think they run the world. That's an obscure Willy Wonka reference for those of you that don't know that I do that from time to time. JJ's! Hey, JJ's! How you doing? How's things in Scotland? Anybody blown anything up your kilt lately? I think we talked about blowing smoke up your ass the other day. And, yeah, quite a few people over on Fakeybook went, ew. Which is pretty much the reaction that first it's a nervous giggle and then it's ew. Juana Taco is here. Hey, Juana. Enjoy. What? What kind of beer? Restaurant reviews of that kind of beer. Aha. Well, I don't know. I'm not that much of a... It's a Vietnamese beer. Ooh, that's kind of scary. Where's those damn Spurs? They are, they're in a special place, Free. Although I did find out I do need to stock up on my licorice whips. I'm all out. Go figure. Juana Taco, how you doing, hon? I'm having leftovers. I should be able to go through the last of my leftovers because I made kind of a throw together thing last night with some leftover roasted beastie and some fresh veggies, and it's very good. But yeah, I'll finish it off tonight. North Force. Oh, hey, and the wind is out of the north today. Woohoo! The lovely Rain is here. Hi, Rain. How you doing? The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. I also see RLM Fluke is here, the Vanna White of the RLM channel. And Rob Works, who is the man who fired up the bubbler, right along with Free Enslaved, who beard us all. Because, yeah, beard? I don't want a beard. I'd have to go see Lisa B and get it waxed. Tip Bob is here. Hi, Tip Bob. How you do? I know you're a bot, but I'm still gonna say hey. And Trust No One is here as well. Hey there, sweetie, you untrusting fellow, you. Phantom. Hi, Phantom. Thank you once again for that intro, you demand. That's just so fun. Beetle! How's Beetle doing? Beetle, 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 beetle. That's another fun word to say if you say it 3 times fast. Although I think I said it more than 3 times, but what the hell. Bin Chicken is here as well as BTC Bob. So that's 2 Bobs. Oh, and that's all the Bobs. Wow. Already? Dimma. Hi, Dimma. How you doing? And Jehovah. Jehovah, honey, you and me need to talk. Because, you know, this whole Harvey thing, you know, being an overachiever with Harvey and everything, although I do understand that you had just a wee bit of assistance with some of that, you know, at least going by some of those videos that I saw on the internet. And since they're on the internet, they must be true. But, you know, it's kind of coincidentally that, you know, right over radar and weather stations, all of a sudden things started popping up and exploding and getting wild and wacky and woolly again. And all of a sudden, this Irma, is that her name? The hell, Irma. Who comes up with these names anyway? What do they do? Look in an archaic name book or something and go, oh, let's do Harvey. Let's do Irma. Although it beats the shit out of LaDasha, L-A-A. But still, wow. Watch. They're going to name one that here. They are. What's this minds thing? What's your minds? What's on your minds? Ah, the Ocelli effect. Hi, I know. Sweet. 5 nights a week. Awesome. That's kind of cool that Ocelli is on Minds now. Thanks for that, Grimmy. Okay, where was I at? I'm lost. Kozu! Hi, Kozu! Forgot my kazoo again. But I'll say hey. The lovely Miri B from Down Under who tried to hug a duck, but the duck went, nope. I want to hug a Grammy, which I was really surprised I got to hug a duck because there was several others in here that like to shoot 'em. That's hungry for duck, you quackers. See, Moy is here. Hi, Moy. How you doing, sweetie? And Ninson Dubois. Oh, thank you, Ninson, for giving me the name I love to say. Poxified is here. Hey, Poxified. Long time no chitty chat over here, or at least I haven't seen you chitty chat. Of course, that doesn't mean you haven't. Just means I haven't seen it. Pon Sauce is here, and to round out the crew, the one, the only, because they broke the mold, because they went really seriously. You think the world can handle 2 sock puppets? There's lots of sock monkeys out there, but handling 2 sock puppets? No, can't go there. Only have 1, and we got him right here in the Aralamanum. So, on the 4th day, God created the sun. And if God created the sun on the 4th day, how the fuck had 4 days passed? Wow, good question. F-bomb, 23 minutes in. Wow. Obviously, God did not need a light. He was going with the whole, God was going with the whole, Southwestern Bell thing, let your fingers do the walking, that whole Braille creation kind of thing, don't you know? Well, Grimmy, my show isn't always that great either. I'll admit that. Everybody's got an off night. There's times when I think, wow, I'm having an off week, which I did this week. Whoa. What's that? Law of attraction is not punishing you. Law of attraction is supporting you with evidence of your vibrational frequency. That is true. There are so many people out there who do not realize that when you start saying, oh, I'm going to say, law of attraction, bring me wealth, bring me abundance, bring me this, bring me that, because I need abundance in my life. I need. When you're in that needy mode, when you're in that needy frame of mind, you are in a frame of mind of lacking. And therefore, the law of abundance is going to continue to make you lacking because that's where you are vibrating. But if you realize that, life is pretty darn cool, and, hey, you woke up today, and that's a bonus round. Lots of people don't get that opportunity. So, if you just go ahead and go out there and go, I got another chance to either do shit right or fuck shit up, and then learn about it later and go, ooh, well, I better fix that. You got another chance. So, hey, come at it as, alrighty, I'm doing okay. I'm still breathing. All this stuff that has tried to take me out throughout my life, it may have left me battle wounds, but I survived every damn one of them so far. I have survived everything life has thrown at me so far. That's a pretty good track record, don't you think? So see if you go at it with that kind of mentality, that you are doing good, that you are overachieving, then your world will be an overachiever. Although you need to be rather particular. It's kind of like when you make a wish to a genie. Don't be rubbing that genie witch or that genie lamp and going, oh, genie, 3 wishes. I want to be uptight, out of sight, and all squeezed in. Because you know what? That genie's got a demented sense of humor. It'll turn you into a tampon. I know, bad joke, but still. It's true. So you need to be very specific. Not Pacific, because Pacific is an ocean. Specific. Okay, let's see. Artificial intelligence boom has helped turn this 24-year-old tech company into Silicon Valley's hottest. Which one? NVIDIA. Okay, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and shut down Twitter. Because it's a drain on my tin can and kite string, don't you know? So, let's see. Oh, wow. That's just, whoa. Fleet shared, I don't know if y'all saw it or not, that the guy that flies that plane passed not 1, not 2, but 3 fingers of God. Dernators, as most of you call them. Shot. That is huevos. That is a big cajones. And I'm thinking everybody on that plane was probably going, oh. I know I would be having a butt pucker moment. I know I would. Oh, well. Let's see. What's that? Hi, Beetle. I see you, sweetheart. You've been working your ass off? Honey, that's not a good thing, because then you can't shit. Oh, doing a mega patio? Cool. I'm gonna do a patio probably next summer. Out on the east side of my house. What's that? Oh, a fresh puff pass. Rascal. I have a kitty named Rascal. Oh, what? I typed a few things last time for oh. Oh, free enslaved. Sometimes I febuttal things just because it's fun to febuttal, but yeah. I'm sorry, hon. Sometimes I misunderstand, and sometimes I understand completely, and I still miss the mark because, well, my aim ain't so great. Oh, I haven't been out practicing. Oh, well. I did throw a few things in my pocket today, though. Just so you know. And some of those, well, actually, Grammy got me started on one of those. Or maybe a couple. I'm thinking maybe there was people in the RLM that got me started on some of these. But let's see. Where do I want to go first? Eeny, meeny, Joel Osteen. What a puke. I'm not going to give him a whole hell of a lot of time other than to say, what a puke. Seriously, dude, he said part of his reasoning, this has been the week of people having to do the CYA movement, kind of a yo ass kind of thing. because they get called out on social media, and that's where social media can be a very good thing. Because you can spread the word. Of course, it can be a very bad thing too, because if the word that you're spreading is faker, belly stuff, then it's not a good thing. But when they come out and they go, well, it was because it was flooded, and then someone else takes a picture and goes, really? Where's the flood? We don't see any flood. Well, it's because nobody asked us. Yeah, that's our excuse now. Oh, really? Well, there were several places that jumped all over that shit and went, oh, wait, we've had our doors open and nobody asked us. By the way, being people, human representatives of God, that is what we're supposed to do. We are supposed to help our fellow man without being asked to, because we took that upon ourselves with being human representatives of God. So, Mr. Osteen, Mr. Crystal Church, Mr. I've got a nice $1,000 suit. I don't know how much that damn suit costs. I haven't ever bought. Well, no, I take that back. I did buy a suit at the second time around shop for $2. Oh, yes, he is a friggin' douche canoe. He is that. And I hope they decide, oh, well, if you're not going to be charitable, and not going to be doing God's work, well, then maybe you need to be taxed. Yeah. That's one of those few times where I would go, tax his ass. Because it's like, you cheater. Y'all need to be nailed. Ugh. And I don't mean in a fun way either. Oh, when the summertime YouTube results. What? In the summertime. Ah, I know that song. Okay. I know lots of summertime songs. Let's move along, because I want to get to some fun stuff, and then I'll get to some serial stuff, and then I'll probably go back to some fun stuff again. But first off, Grammy shared this. I was really depressed. I really was. I was bummed because I am a coffeeaholic. Yes, my name is Grammy, and I'm a coffeeaholic. I will drink 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day. I'm not telling you how big the cup is. In any case, Gizmodo says that even if you drink coffee, you will die. You will be browner on the inside because you'll have coffee stains, but you will die. So, will coffee prevent death? I don't think so. I don't think so. But wow, when you put it so harsh. There is a trope in science news coverage that plays out again and again. Or is that a trope? That plays out again and again and again and again. It's the coffee study. And researchers observe a large population measure their coffee drinking habits with a questionnaire. And crunch the data and see how the ubiquitous beverage affects our health. Well, you know what, honey? I think it's not just coffee that affects our health, although that is a contributing factor because it is something that you put into this meat suit that you are using to traverse this physical plane. But apparently these studies have demonstrated generally that folks who drink a few cups a day seem healthier than those who don't. And do you know why that is? Without reading any more, I'm going to tell you why that is. Because the ones that drink coffee, it tends to soothe that savage beast that's on the inside. And those that don't drink coffee have a tendency to get in the face of those that haven't had their first cup of coffee of the day. And so they don't live very long after that because they get a hug around the neck until they shut up. Because it's like Not before my first cup of coffee, okay? And once that first cup is down, then it's like, oh, my bad. But it's a pretty shade of blue, your skin, and that's a good look. Your eyes all bugged out and your tongue all swollen. Don't piss me off before my first cup, okay? Get out of my way. Damn it, I'm going to have to go dig another hole. In any case, news reporters rehash the common coffee claim this week that should have made you turn your head. That coffee reduces the risk of death. Really? Well, it does unless you've got a styrofoam cup between your legs and you're driving in rush hour traffic. And I know, Flash corrected me on that. And I have spilled hot coffee on myself while I'm driving. It's not fun. But it was my own doing. So, moving along. Let's see. Oh, apparently this was first reported in a press release from a European Society of Cardiology. Science has not and may never reduce the risk of death. Well, but it's science. Kind of like climate change, which, I see all this climate change shit, and I think that's all just a big word game, mumbo jumbo thing, because number one, climate changes, that's what it does. Duh. Number two, yeah, there is, I will agree, there is man-made climate change going on. But not the way you're putting it out there. Because y'all are doing this control freak man-made climate change in order to tax, to be the leeches that be to bleed us dry, you blood-sucking bastards. But, yeah, y'all are the ones that are dinking with the weather. Cut that shit out. Like Hurricane Harvey, watch the vids. There's vids out there that will show you radar, and you can watch that shit and go, holy crap, they're pumping it back. Because I know there were several times I checked the radar the next morning and I went, oh, cool, Harvey's dissipating. It's not bad. People aren't going to be hit nearly as bad as it. And then 2 hours later, it's like, holy shit balls. What the hell's going on? That thing was just kind of pootering out and breaking up. And now all of a sudden it's big old honking Kilimanjaro, massive swirly thing going on again. The hell? Somebody is playing with buttons that they should not be allowed to play with. Stop it! And if you're putting this person in charge of the buttons before they've had their first cup of coffee, that's why Harvey got so freaking crazy. It's the risk of death thing again. Apparently, though, according to Gizmodo, the whole risk of death is 100%. Really? Did you have to say that? I had just a smidge, just a wee bit. I was holding out that I would be immortal. The whole quickening thing. Although I don't know that I'd want to have to go up against Sean. Well, no, Sean Connery's an old guy now. I think I could beat him. Oh well. Apparently there are others that clarify it may reduce the risk of early death. Okay, so what do you define as early? Because I know people that think that I get up early when I get up at 6:15 in the morning. But I also know other people that are up at 4:15 or 4:30 in the morning. That's early. And then I know others that early for them is, hey, I got up before noon. Early is kind of a relative term, don't you think? I know, I'm playing with words again and getting nitpicky. Apparently these headlines hail from a study presented last week in the European Society of Cardiology conference in Barcelona. Oh, now how in the hell, how many cups of coffee do I have to drink before I get invited to a conference in Barcelona? That is the question on the forefront of my mind right now. I'm going to go to Barcelona. I'm not real sure where it's at. But on a go, it sounds very exotic. Apparently, the study's results included data from about 20,000 university students. Oh shit! Don't be doing the young people. Do us old farts that are still here, and the young people that are still here because they know enough to stay the hell out of our way until we've had our first cup of coffee. Apparently, they collected data via questionnaires on various factors, including their coffee consumption and other lifestyle habits. Oh, but if they're drinking Starbucks, that's not coffee. That's just high-priced brown swill. My opinion. Of the entire cohort, 335 died during the follow-up years after answering the questionnaire. A quick number crunch revealed that the coffee drinkers had a 65% lower chance of being among the dead than those who never drank coffee. I'm wondering if those peeps that are members of Antifa, maybe that's why they're so cranky. Maybe someone needs to fix them a nice cup of coffee. Maybe if they were to sit down and just enjoy the aroma and slowly sip it, maybe they wouldn't be so cranky and go out there and destructor things that they have no business destructuring. If you want to tear up your own shit, feel free, honey. You go out, you buy it, you tear it up. That's your business. But you tear up something that someone else bought, especially without their permission, don't be surprised if they kind of do a little tearing up on yo ass. What goes around comes around. Oh well, these studies are a popular way to get a feel for a trend or mechanism that might be worth exploring with more detailed research. But notice here, the researchers didn't feed people coffee in a controlled experiment or monitor consistent coffee intakes. They didn't say how the 335 people died in the conference abstract. Well, obviously, they died because they pissed off someone that hadn't had their cup of coffee yet. Duh! Everybody knows that. Nor do they offer a mechanism for how coffee might kill you. Well, it might kill you if somebody starts really pissing you off and you're getting ready to pour a cup and they're getting right in your face and you just lose control and smash them over the head with your coffee pot. That's how coffee kills, right? I can think of all kind of shit for this, just so you know. Oh well, this is not the last coffee study you will see. And is probably not the last time you'll hear that something reduces the risk of death either. Just know that all 20,000 of those study participants will eventually die, as will you and the rest of the Earth's population, because the risk of death is 100%. Party poopers? Fine. Where's that giant asteroid? Damn it. That was supposed to swing by today, wasn't it, Grim? Was that... I think you were the one that... Yeah, true, Grimmy. It is only a matter of when. I would much rather make that choice as opposed to having someone else make that choice, but, I'm kind of a control freak like that. I want to control when it's my turn. Not that I want to put my number at the top of the list or anything, but still. What's that? Deadspin quote. Carrot what? Hot. Wow, that's a long ass title. I didn't mean to do that over there. Okay. I just put this over on Fakey Book real quick too. And I know somebody who will like that one because, or maybe not, maybe he will be shocked because he's a coffeeaholic. Sometime today, Grimmy? Okay. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Or not. I don't know that I want to see that coming. I maybe just want to go, oh wait, what's that really bright flat? And that'd be about as far as I get. What's that really bright flat? Oh, how would you stop it, number one? And why are you running around screaming? The only thing I would want to do is get some. Before, preferably. I don't know. I haven't really put a whole hell of a lot of thought in that whole spiritual thing yet. I'm wondering. Okay, let's find a coffee person. Is there a guy drinking coffee? There is. There's coffee. See? Coffee with cinnamon roll. Oh, by the way, my brother made a whole bunch of cinnamon rolls. Ha. I'm thinking I'm going to have to wear stretchy pants this weekend. Because I'm probably going to be eating entirely too much. And my britches are going to be just a wee bit snug. I shared that, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking image over on Fakeybook, and a friend of mine, Sarah Leroy, put on there, I bet there was a whole lot of puckering going on inside that plane. You think? Yeah, buddy. I'm thinking massive amounts of butt puckerage going on there. Okay. Okay, I got to go to another silly one. And then I'm going to go to one that's silly just because it's like, really? Are you shitting me? How stupid do you think? Wait a minute. Don't answer that. We already know. From SputnikNews.com. In Hell, Michigan. This is not a joke. Elijah Daniel, who is an American comedian. Let's see. Oh, this is from today, too. Has taken pranking... Well, okay, today, Russia time. Has taken pranking to a whole new level by becoming the mayor of hell. That's right, Graham. I would be getting too big for my britches. I have stretchy pants for just such occasions. We're going to be eating a lot. Just saying. Let's see. Okay, back to where I was. Where was I? Okay, he's taken pranking to a whole new level by becoming the mayor of hell, outlawing heterosexuality, and immediately getting impeached. What the hell? What the hell? Well, does that mean that the making heterosexuality illegal no longer illegal and now it's legal again? How's that work? Popular American satirist Elijah Daniel pulled out all the stops during his elaborate stab at USA POTUS Trumpelstiltskin, as the first part of his plan involved him becoming a mayor, no less. I was looking for a town willing to make me mayor. They'll do it in hell for $100, so I caught a red-eye to Michigan and got sworn in. Oh, man, yawn, excuse me. Apparently that's what he told the Huffington Post. Having secured his position as mayor of hell, an unincorporated community in Michigan, Daniel swiftly moved to the main part of his scheme by issuing a prank proclamation outlawing heterosexual relations in the town. What? It was a copy and paste of Trumpelstiltskin's Muslim ban, but with heterosexuals instead. So, thanks, Elijah. Because, it makes it so much more exciting when it's illegal. Apparently, the heterosexuals were offered the choice to either leave the community or pay an $84,000 reproductive precautionary deposit, which would be returned to them after 1 year of absence from any heterosexual activities. Well, that's really not that hard to do. Oh, wait. when your options are limited. There's also they were also encouraged to engage in reparative therapy, and those who refused would be given daily public straight shaming. Oh, these sessions would be at the town square while wearing cargo shorts and a scarlet H. I have SH because the saying goes, to err is human. Well, there are some days I am so human, I am superhuman. So I have SH on my shirt, and then I have dash dash. Fill in the blanks. In any case, so even though it was just an elaborate prank, the local public reaction was swift, as Daniel was impeached shortly after releasing his proclamation. Though the ex-mayor saw that coming. Really? Is that a ba-dum-bum-bum play on words? That's actually not a problem. Everyone who becomes mayor there gets impeached. Most of the people who visit are same-sex couples who want to be married in hell. Oh, that does sound like fun. No. I almost thought, I might have to find me someone that would want to go to hell to get married. But then I went, I thought better of it. Yes. I would like to go to hell, though, just so I can tell everybody, been there, done that, can give you directions. It froze over, too, when I was there. Probably because he went, holy shit, she's going to take over. Oh, hey. I'm going to have to scrape up $100. I want to go be mayor of hell. And then get a t-shirt that says, I ran hell for a day, and give it to my mother. She would wear it proudly and have a lot of people going, oh my God, why does that not surprise me? Oh, Pedro, I knew you would come through. Pedro commented on the coffee and death thing, and he says, I don't care. We can't live with that, or you can't live without his coffee. So sorry, fuck science. We all die anyway. There you go, Pedro. Kick butt. Oh. Pedro's my dear friend from Amsterdam. He is a lot of fun and a very intelligent young man. Very talented, too, with the guitar. Okay. I gotta put this over here. Just cause. Jaden, look at, oh man, my granddaughter is absolutely gorgeous. Holy shit. Vava Voomer, young lady, you are not supposed to be that pretty. Wow, because then everybody's going to go hubba, hubba, hubba. And then I'm going to have to get my shotgun out and stand behind Dad, because I know Dad will have his out, and Dad's a big boy. Dad, watch it, guys. Dad's a big boy, and he knows how to use them muscles. He will hurt you. I gotta tell my granddaughter she is gorgeous. Damn it. And all she's got is a little mascara on. Son of a... I knew she's going to be a natural beauty, but damn. Okay. Road trip to hell. Because I want to be mayor. There you go. I am going to have to do that road trip to hell. It's the only way I'll get back in politics. Been there, done that. Found out it really truly sucks. Okay. Back to my pocket I go. Let's go to something else that's massive suckage, shall we? Let's see. Do we want to go to Comey or do we want to go to Comey? Or do we want to go to Comey? Because Comey's just massive suckage. Let's go to Comey, shall we? Yeah. I think we will. What? That has... Oh, Fox News has been redirected too many times. Really? Well, did Fox News take that down? How funny. How funny. Well, Comey, let's see if we can find you elsewhere, shall we? Assholio. I already talked about how they said that there just wasn't enough public interest. What is that? Yeah. Comey draft. We'll do a search for that. Yeah. Oh, hey. CNN, no less. Let's check this out, shall we? CNN Politics. Comey drafted Clinton exoneration before finishing investigation. Naughty, naughty, naughty. You know when CNN starts calling your ass out, you have really fucked up.
Comey.
What? Shut up. Shut up. Don't you be doing this auto start crap. Damn it. Okay, just a minute. I find my mixer. I'll tell him. I'll show it there. Okay, so apparently former FBIR director James Comey drafted a statement exonerating former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton for running her government emails through a private email server before completing the investigation. This is according to 2 Republican senators. Comey prepared the draft exoneration for Clinton before conducting interviews with top Clinton aides who were offered immunity for their cooperation. Yeah, because, you know, these people, they know they're dirty and they ain't talking unless they get a free ride. Assholes. Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley and Senator Lindsey Graham, grab my ass, Graham, kiss my ass, Graham, said Thursday in a joint statement, oh man, you know, if you passed around a joint in D.C., especially amongst those in Congress and Senate, maybe we wouldn't have so damn many shitty-ass things coming out of D.C. You ever thought about that? That's the kind of joint session I think y'all need to be having. And hey, you know what? If y'all want to let Bayer and Monsanto do this whole GMO weed stuff, marijuana, cannabis, whatever you wish to call it, if you want to do the GMO stuff, how about y'all be the guinea pigs for it? We'll see how it works out with you before we try it. Sounds like a hell of a plan to me. I vote for that. Apparently, these two are citing transcripts of interviews with former Comey aides obtained by the Secretary or by the Senate Judiciary Committee. Comey would go on to announce in July of 2016 that the FBI would not recommend charges against Clinton, although he sharply chastised her. Naughty, 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 please don't dig a... I know you have a hole already dug for me in a very far away and secluded place. Please start filling that in with someone else, preferably. But he sharply chastised her decision to conduct State Department business through a private email server. Conclusion first, fact gathering second. You know, it's kind of like this whole, okay, let's create a problem, and then we will step in with, you know, we'll create a problem that we know will garner a certain reaction, and then we will step in like Mighty Mouse to save the day. And by the way, we're going to take away more of your ability to do whatever you wish to do whilst not causing harm to another individual, we're going to just to take that ability away from you because you don't need that. Life is complicated. Let us take care of those decisions for you. Yeah. So, it doesn't surprise me that they come to a conclusion first and then gathered some facts and then used the ones that supported their foregone conclusion. Good job! The FBI should be held to a higher standard than that. Should. There's all this should shit getting thrown around, and y'all know better than that. Apparently, this is especially in a matter of such great public interest and controversy. Yeah, but it's of such great public interest and controversy, and yet the FBI says there's a lack of public interest in Hillary emails, and that's why they're withholding documents, because nobody really gives a shit. So which one is it? Nobody gives a shit, or everybody's extremely interested and you're just going, well, if we really let you see that stuff, we know you would get out the tar and feathers and torches and pitchforks. And, well, we really don't look good in tar and feather. And we just don't want to go there. So, no, you're not interested. Move along. Nothing to see here. Yeah. Bunch of stinkers. Apparently, Grassley and Graham wrote a letter to the FBI Director Christopher Wray seeking more information, including all drafts of Comey's final statement on Clinton's emails by September 13th. But none of the committee's demon craps signed on to the request. Why? Because they do not wish to be covered in the same murk that others of their ilk are covered in. Too late. Too late. POTUS Trumpelstiltskin commented on the senator's statement Friday morning saying, wow, looks like James Comey exonerated Hillary Clinton long before the investigation was over, and so much more a rigged system. Ya think? I think so. Okay. I'm done with that. That's kind of smelly. Kind of smelly. And speaking of smelly, but without government, who would protect us from... I know those nurses in Utah are just so damn scary. Okay, we're just going to go there, Graham. We're just going to go there because I also have that in my pocket. And that was somewhat infuriating. And I read some of the statements that were released. Yeah, you go right ahead and you release that statement. Now that you're doing the CYA, cover my ass. Yeah. From Desert News in Utah, stop, I've done nothing wrong. Video of crazy arrest by Salt Lake officer, which, I listened to that whole video, the whole version, the whole body cam thing, or what she released. And it was like, okay, I am really miffed. I'm not surprised by this shit, but it's really pissing me off. But then when some other ass munch in a uniform with that shiny badge starts scolding her, and then starts scolding her coworkers and saying, yabbit, yabbit, yabbit. Yabbits, it's open season on yabbits. Have you noticed that? Those little yabbits really need to become an endangered species. I rarely call for that, but I think yabbits really need to be an endangered species. Possibly even extinct. Alex Wubbles, which, excuse me, honey, but I love that last name. It's just so funny. Said she couldn't believe what was happening. This is crazy. It's crazy. Why is he so angry? Which I want to know why the hell he flipped out, too. And I can already tell you the reason why he took it out on her and got all aggressive and assholio on her as opposed to the other person that was also telling him the same information, because she was a girl. And you know how them enema bags. Okay, my doggies are having a good time barking. But you know how those enema bags with a badge are? They go after the weaker ones, the ones that they feel that they can manipulate and bully. That's the ones they go after first. And so naturally he grabbed her. He's probably doesn't like women all that much anyway. Maybe he has a controlling wife or something. I don't know. I don't want to know him that well. Police Detective Jeff Payne, you are a pain in the backside of humanity. Wubbles was working her shift as a charge nurse, or a liaison between patients and doctors and hospital managers, at University Hospital's burn unit when she was handcuffed in the middle of her work area, pulled outside, and put into a police patrol car for about 20 minutes. Now, when I was watching this, what was running through my mind was, okay, douchebag with the body cam, why the hell are you not telling him, what? No. You have got no cause, and she should not have been cuffed in the first place. You should have stepped your sorry little shiny badge ass in and said, nuh-uh. That's how this shit gets stopped, is you don't stand there and body cam it. You stop it before it gets to that point. I know, I saw comments on Facebook, people saying, well, you know, she just shouldn't have resisted. Excuse me? How do you think we got to this position in the first place? Because people, even knowing something is wrong, something goes against the grain, something is a clear violation, and yet, well, they have a badge, so I have to do it. Bullshit! Bullshit! She was arrested after refusing to give Payne vials of blood that he needed for an investigation because she said he did not have a warrant or meet any of the mandatory criteria needed for taking blood. What's that, Grammy? Well, yeah. I kind of doubt that, yeah. Oh, wow. Must you turn your back for a minute? Turn your back for a minute, and people have to go, oh, what the hell? I know, free and slave. Go, all the, what the hell? In any case, I'm going to get back to this because there are multiple levels on this that it just really pushed buttons for me today. And I think the accumulation of all kind of other fun stuff, but I just got to get this off my system or out of my system. Number one, she is right. Your blood is your personal property. That is your body. And number two, if this person is not suspected of a crime, if you do not have any reason to charge them with a crime, then there is no need for you to be drawing blood from this individual. So it's a bogus bullshit thing to start with. That's just right off the bat. You do not have a warrant. Why? Because it's bogus bullshit. And, excuse me, you do not have the right to just go take someone's blood just for shits and giggles. And I don't give a shit what your boss told you. Your boss knows better as well. So, your boss being an asshole that's violating people's inherent right, and an inherent right is not a constitutionally granted right. It is an inherent right. It is one by virtue of you being alive. Upright and, well, you don't even have to be upright and breathing. Just be breathing. It is an inherent right that you do not, that people cannot just come and start taking part of you or taking your stuff without your permission. So no, he had no right, and his okay, where is it at? I'm not going to read this whole thing, but this son of a bitch should have just been douchebagged right off the bat. Apparently, the incident began when a truck driver was severely burned in a head-on crash with a vehicle that was fleeing from police in Cache County and crossed into oncoming traffic. The driver of the fleeing vehicle was killed. Okay, that's the individual you would have needed a blood sample from in order to establish your case, not the victim. The truck driver was sedated and in a comatose state when he arrived at the hospital. A lot of times that is done to keep you from fighting them putting a breathing tube in or any of that other fun stuff in order to keep you alive. So, common sense. And before they even get to the hospital, so there's no way you're going to get blood that is not already tainted with some kind of, so this, what purpose would this have served? Other than for someone to be able to manipulate it and spin it around to say, well, he was obviously under the influence of something as well. No. You don't need it. Payne, on the backside of humanity, who is a veteran Salt Lake police officer, once again, backside of humanity Payne, was sent to the hospital by another police agency to get vials of blood for the investigation. Once again, I ask, why do you need those? If you do not have a warrant, if you cannot get a warrant because you have no legitimate reason, once again, why? That is the all-important question y'all need to keep at the forefront of your mind. Anytime someone starts shit with you, why? Do you suspect me of something? Why? I know that question made me crazy when my children were little, and a lot of times I just finally went because I'm mom and I said so. But apparently this patient was not a suspect in the crash, nor faced potential criminal charges because he was unconscious and unable to give consent, and because the officer did not have a warrant. Wubbles, one of the supervisors that night, did not allow him to draw blood, which, excuse me, if you are a police officer, you are not a trained medical professional, and therefore you should not be drawing blood anyway. That is supposed to be the duty or the job of a phlebotomist, not a popo. We know how y'all like to draw blood. I don't think that's a legitimate way of getting vials of blood, though. So, if they needed blood, then they needed to go through the proper channels to take it, she said. Correctamundo. If you wish to do this and you wish to have people respect you for your shiny badge, then you need to behave in a manner that is worthy of respect. Period. In the body cam video, Wubbles is seen on her phone with numerous supervisors advising them of what was happening and getting confirmation about the policy. Payne starts to sound impatient in the video and continues to threaten to arrest her. Wubbles, who is surrounded by other hospital staffers, explains in the video that she is doing what her bosses told her to do. She eventually prints out a copy of the policy for blood draws, one that Seattle or Salt Lake police agreed to more than a year ago. Okay, Popo, you agreed to this. Don't be going back on it. This is according to Porter, and which Porter, I believe, is Porter her attorney? I'm not sure. I kind of skipped past that spot. Wubbles said close to 10 supervisors were consulted either directly by her or by the supervisors checking with their own superiors. But Payne insists that he too is following orders. Well, you know what? Just because you're an order follower does not mean those orders are proper. She was following proper procedure and orders, and she was trying to do what was best for the patient. Because whilst the patient is unconscious, she is supposed to be large and in charge and protecting that person. That's part of the nurse's job. Wubbles can be seen trying to tell Payne to calm down while telling her boss on the phone that Payne was threatening her. Then Mr. Payne, in the humanity's backside, says she's going to jail because she's interfering with the criminal investigation, which if there is no criminal investigation because he is not suspected of a crime, you know, you have to have a crime in order to have a criminal investigation. It's kind of the way that shit works. And if someone is not suspected of committing a crime, then you cannot investigate something that didn't happen. Well, I guess you can investigate to your little heart's content, but you're investigating nothing. Now, I did clearly hear that he was told, "Sir, you are making a serious mistake." And then he starts cuffing her. And I don't know about you, but man, I know some people in the nursing business. And if that would have happened around them nurses, that cop would have not gotten her out in cuffs. He would have been needing a gurney. Now, I got to also call out those university security people, too, for just standing by and allowing this shit to happen. This whole crap of, let me get my cell phone and videotape this shit instead of stepping in and doing something. You know, like the examples that people are setting down there in Texas with stepping in and helping people. Oh, sure, they could videotape it. You know, there's some faked video out there already. Take 1, take 2, take 20. Oh, wait, I should look somewhat disheveled and wet, shouldn't I? Yeah. There's a lot of faker, bellyacre shit out there. But stepping up and actually helping. And that's what those people should have done. They should have stepped up and helped her. Because they knew that he had gone off the deep end. They knew that he was unjustified. They should have suspected that he could have caused her harm. And excuse me, but you know what? If you're arresting someone, you don't put them in the front seat of the car. The only reason someone is put in the front seat of the car when they are under arrest is because that cop wants to abuse them on the way to the popo shop. That's the only reason for putting them in the front seat. Only reason. I had lots of little things that you can point out about this that are just so totally messed up. And I think she should file a civil suit against them. And, you know, this whole crap of the mayor stepping up and the apparent police chief stepping up and having a news conference. I watched that as well. That also infuriated me because, well, you know, we're not that versed in the situation. But we've been on this since the very beginning. But we're not that well versed. But we've been on, and we even assigned an independent public investigate. Really? Really? No. No. Okay, let's see. Okay. Apparently, Payne says that he is leaving with her now. after being told again that he can't have the blood without a warrant. And Porter said that Payne argued that he was allowed to take the blood through a process known as implied consent, which, yeah, they use implied consent a lot, and they learned that from the leeches at B that are pretty much running things. Because if you don't step up and call bullshit on their bullshit, then they will just assume that you consented. If you don't actually say no, they will assume you consented. And if someone's laying there comatose, and being comatose, that doesn't matter. You didn't say no, so they will assume that you consent. Apparently, it goes on to say the law is well established, and it's not what we're hearing on the video, Porter said. I don't know what was driving this situation, which I do believe Porter was. Was Porter the other officer? Maybe? Porter, honey, you should have stepped in. After the handcuffs were taken off of Wubbles, several hospital staff members are seen hugging her in the video outside the police car. And she said that she's seen the video several times since then, and she still gets emotional, which I understand. Salt Lake Police Sergeant Brandon Shearer said Thursday that Chief Mike Brown has seen the video and calls it very alarming. Very alarming. How about downright disgusting? How about that person does not belong on the police force? Payne is still on active duty, but Shearer said he's been suspended from the blood draw program, and an active internal investigation is underway. Also, in the press conference that they had, basically the police chief implied that he is doing desk duty right now, because he is a detective after all. So he's not really interacting out in the public. He is at a desk. She needs to press charges on his ass. Apparently, Shearer also admitted that the department's blood draw policy hadn't been updated for a little bit. A little bit? Really? Wow. Y'all signed that agreement with the hospital a year ago. That's more than a little bit. Apparently, since then, the policy has been changed, and training is scheduled to make sure all officers are up to date on the policy. Yeah, it's scheduled. What's it scheduled for? I happen to know how this training and schedule shit works. I work for a major automotive corporation, and we have training standards that we have to meet. And one of my techs came up and told me today that he was scheduled for a class next week. But they canceled that class and rescheduled it for January of 2019. Doesn't make a shitting bit of difference that he has to have that training in before the end of this quarter. Don't tell me about this it's scheduled shit. I know how that stuff works too. Granted, Wubbles said that she's going to be reserved in her comments and only state that I think he needs some serious training, which, yeah, anger management, obviously. Let's see. Oh, apparently, Payne can also be heard talking about his other job as an ambulance driver and how Wubbles' arrest might affect that. I'll bring 'em all the transients and take the good patients elsewhere, he's heard saying about the hospital. Really? Really? Even if he's joking, it's not funny, said Porter. I mean, there are so many things wrong with that statement, I can't even begin, which, yeah, I think he should be fired from his ambulance driver position, if nothing else, because if that's the way he's going to be, how do we know that he's not going to endanger someone just because he's got a grudge with one employee at one hospital? Wubbles apparently has not filed any civil action against the police agencies involved yet. I do believe, didn't this happen in July? But she says, I think right now I believe in the goodness of society, which I try to believe in the goodness of society as well, and the goodness of people. But there are some people that no matter how much you believe, it's just not coming to the forefront. They just refuse to use it. She goes on to say that I want to see people do the right thing first. And I want to see this be a civil discourse. Well, yeah, I know you want to see those things, sweetheart. And if that's not something that's going to happen, and there is refusal to acknowledge the need for growth and the need for re-education, then we will likely be forced to take that type of step. But people need to know that this is out there, which I have a feeling, I don't know this for a fact, but I have a feeling that the reason she released this tape or this video footage is because she was not getting anything from the Salt Lake City Police Department or from those that are supposedly investigating this. And so she decided, okay, you want to drag your feet on this? I'll just speed it up a bit because I'll release this to the public. Then we'll see how you handle it. Porter goes on to compliment Salt Lake City for listening to her client's concerns. Ah, okay, Porter is her lawyer. And stepping up to the plate, finally. But Porter could not say the same for the University of Utah Police, whose officer condoned what was happening by not stepping in, which, yeah. We don't have confidence that charges will be made by University of Utah Police unless we went forward in this. Apparently, the University Police Department was not immediately able to or did not immediately return a phone call on Thursday. Yesterday. So, assholios. Enema bags, one and all. Yes. Oh, you don't care for people at all? Well, there you go. And yeah, there are some people that suck, but you know what? I know some really good people. So, yeah, I do agree, Beetle. That cop better not hope he needs medical care, 'cause yeah. Because there are people that will see that and they will go, Okay, what are you guys talking about? If you have a group, want to meet here, feel free. Ah! Local Antifa. Aha! Yeah, whatever. Debbie Wasserman Schultz should... Okay, let me see this. What is that? Oh, it's a YouTube. Thank you. Wasserman Schultz should be serving time, as far as I'm concerned. I'm just going to go ahead and shut that because I don't want to. Okay. Of course, Shitlery should be serving time as well. Oh, somebody's got a Harley. I can hear it going down the road. Asshole. Oh. Yep. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, free enslaved. That whole implied shit is a bunch of shit. So, da, 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 da. Okay. I'm going to go back to my pocket now that I've done enough bitching about that. I probably ought to put this over in the corner pocket, though. What? Go for soda. Go for soda. Solder. Meaner solder. What's that? Link for the... Just a sec, Grammy. I'm doing that right now. Right now. There you go. I'm going to put it over here on corner pocket as well. That also has the video on it, Grim. So. And I got Noodle at the door. You're welcome, Beetle. Hey, Noodle, I'm on the radio. Oh, well. Let's see. Where was I at? I know I got company showing up. Okay. I had one more thing I wanted to get to tonight. Yet. Where was that at? Oh, I know. The other coffee. Nope. Not the other coffee one. Let's go with another fun one, shall we? Because, well, and it's healthy too. It's very healthy for ye. Da-dum. It's on shareably.co. Your health benefits of da. Here we go. Are you ready? So, health benefits of farting. I'm going to leave y'all with a real gasser here because, you know, what the hell. So, stop holding your farts in. And here are 7 unexpected health benefits of passing gas. Y'all need this for the weekend, right? I know you do. So, if you're ever ashamed of yourself, or you have been shamed by someone else for passing wind, just tell them that you're being healthy. Farting isn't the most glamorous way to improve your asses, or to improve or assess our health, but I like that asses. But it is indicative of a healthy, well-functioning digestive system and balanced level of gut bacteria. According to fartfacts.com, your farts are comprised of... Okay, these don't add up, but what the hell? 9% nitrogen, 21% hydrogen, 9% carbon dioxide, 7% methane, 4% oxygen, and 1% hydrogen sulfide. That's what makes it smell. Medical Daily suggests people flatulate between 5 and 10 times a day, though the fartfacts.com has the number at 14. And I got to tell you, with me eating healthier, I'm an overachiever some days. Most of our farts occur while we sleep, and foods that are known to cause flatulence are high in carbohydrates, like including beans and artichokes, which I don't eat artichoke, dairy products, sweet potatoes, oats, nuts, soy, I don't eat soy, and wheat. You'd have to eat only refined sugars if you wanted to stop farting, and that isn't healthy for anyone. So despite what this society tells you, women fart just as much as men. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I have sister-in-laws that will prove it. I got a Noodle putting his face against my door. I can't. That goofy guy. Don't ask how I got the nickname Noodle. It's an old biker joke. In any case, so let's see. In fact, the fartfacts.com says that women had more concentrated and odorous farts in a study where men and women who ate the same type and quantity of food. So regardless of why or how many times we fart, here are some reasons it is good for us. Number 1, bloat reduction. Because bloating is caused by a buildup of gas in your gut, which farting releases. And if your pants are feeling a bit tight, consider cracking a rat. Which I also heard that if you put, like baking soda out or cornmeal, and there's one other thing, that if you put it out and mice and rats consume it, it will kill them because they can't fart. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's the old wives' tale that you hear, at least out here. It helps helps to balance your diet. Passing wind can help you determine whether or not your diet is balanced, since your body will react to different foods in different manners. So, if you're eating a lot of red meat, your farts will stink more. So I'll bet Hansel is a real stinker. And if you eat a lot of carbs, you'll fart more, but they'll have a more neutral odor. There you go. Mine is a more neutral odor. They will reduce abdominal pain. Holding your gas in can cause abdominal pain, also known as intestinal distension. So, letting your gas go will help relieve this pain. And if you can let your farts fly, you can gently massage your belly to help the gas flow through your digestive system. So that must be why guys wander around rubbing their Buddha belly. It's gotta be it. For colon health. Holding your gas in or trying to manipulate the way it is released can harm your colon and inflame your hemorrhoids. And God knows we don't want to do that. Preparation H. Those who have problems with their colon are told not to keep their farts in. So it's best to just pass gas naturally when you need to. Now, I normally, I really do. I belch more than, and those are kind of fun. And I always try to I don't try and do silent belches because those are no fun. I mean, I will say excuse me, but oh well. Smelling your farts is healthy. Now, I no. Though no one will admit it, everyone likes the smell of their own farts. Other people's, not so much. Okay, I'm one of those with anybody's, not so much. Maybe this is because we instinctually know that it's good for us. No, instinct. Stink is in that word. Just saying. It's because the hydrogen sulfide produced in our intestines during digestion may prevent mitochondrial damage to our cells. Oh, I did not know that. This prevents strokes, heart disease, and arthritis. So the next time I pass gas, I will just say, hey, I am preventing strokes, heart disease, and arthritis. I'm being healthy. Also, it helps you determine food allergies. Flatulence can help determine whether or not you have certain food allergies like lactose intolerance or celiac disease. Is that how you say that? This is because you will pass a lot of extra gas after consuming them. If this occurs and you suspect you might have an allergy, you should see your doctor. Okay, they throw that allergy word around an awful lot. And the way it was explained to me by my doctor is if it causes you a problem that can be life-threatening, then it is an allergic reaction. If it does not cause issues that could be life-threatening, then it is a sensitivity. That is the way they mince those words. So maybe there's a lot of things that I'm not really allergic to, but I do have a sensitivity to them, and therefore I avoid them. And asparagus is one of them. Yes, I see my name. Thanks, Sock. Oh, did you know it's also pleasurable? Now, when my family gets together, it can be quite entertaining, so long as you're not close to the fire pit. 'Cause farting feels fantastic. Well, it does until you can't always trust a fart. 'Cause there are times when that fart becomes a shart. 'Cause a fart is just a turd honking for the right of way. So, it's not a good enough reason to pass wind, just because it's fun. But I don't know what it is besides trying to hold it in can make us cranky, which, yes, it can. And it makes you look like Richard Nixon, and you just don't want to go there. It's probably why Shitlery looks the way she does, too. And no one needs another reason to be cranky. See, you really don't. That Shitlery, yep, that's why she's so cranky. San Fran Nan, that's probably why her eyes are so buggy. 'Cause she's holding it in. So, if you're still ashamed of how much gas you pass, you can try the following. Make sure you don't have any conditions that require medical attention. Eat slowly, because when you gulp it down, you swallow more air, and that air's got to come out somewhere. Avoid carbohydrated drinks and artificial sweeteners, and get more exercise. Now, it's not necessarily that the getting more exercise will keep you from farting, but it's more fun when you have the walking poots. So, or, when you're lifting weights and you strain a little bit, and when you're straining, you just go, and so, go figure. Oh, well. That was such a fun article. I just got to do this. Oh, well. Otherwise, just get more comfortable with being a human being. After all, a healthy digestive system is something to be thankful for. And really, it is very important. Y'all don't realize, that a healthy digestive system, you got an awful lot of hormones and stuff that are also produced in your digestive system or triggered production by your digestive system. So if your gut bacteria is healthy, number one, you won't have either the runny shits or you won't be constipated. But your gut bacteria has got to be healthy. And you know what? Go ahead and pass some gas. Cut wind. Have the vapors. Whatever. What? That's right, Sock. I am armed. And dangerous. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that one. Let's do this one. Yeah, there we go. Here, I'll share this one, Sock. They are reasons. They are not excuses. Although excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one and they all stink. But yeah. I am armed with more reasons to pass gas. Although I do admit I belch more often than I fart. So, I just checked my notifications over on Fakeybook, and good old Jerry from way back in high school days says he can actually see me running for mayor of hell. Yep, I would too. Okay, so I'd have to fork over $100 to do it. But still, yeah, that would be fun. Okay, let's see. Where else do I need to go tonight? Besides Quasi. Quasi, I tell you. Here you go. Oh, the onion skull fucking maggot shit boyfriend. Wow. Wow. Well, Taylor, honey, if that's what trips your trigger, you just go right ahead. What? Bigfoot boogers? What? What is that? What is Bigfoot? Is that Bigfoot burgers or Bigfoot boogers? Bigfoot is making an appearance in a small New Mexico's village? Sweet! Huh. Well, not exactly, but Jimenez Springs is hosting a Bigfoot barbecue and blues fest on Saturday. Grimmy, is that where you're going? It's in New Mexico, and it's a way to celebrate rumors that Bigfoot hangs around the Jimenez Mountains. Jumpin' Jimenez. Apparently, the gathering will feature anthropologist and Bigfoot expert Christopher Dyer, who will present evidence suggesting Bigfoot has taken up residence. Sweet! Oh, that would be cool, Grimmy. You need to go. That would be fun. And you like the blues. So. I love the way Fluke did that. Graham, stop holding your farts in. Okay, Fluke. I'll stop holding them in. That's my rocket chair fuel, don't you know? I haven't had a burrito in a long time. I think she's been busy. Or she may have actually started cooking for someone full time. Not real sure. Okay, I'm going to put the pooters over here on this effing side as well. Just because. Pootering along. Oh, do I want to? Do I? Should I? Dare I? I'm gonna. Driving along, have a little bit too much gas, and someone lit a match. That's really about the only thing I got going for that one, but what the hell. Okay. I'm going to go over to the pig real quick. Because this is the first day of September 2017, and we got to see what happened this date in history. Oh, Grandma. Oh, okay. You know what they say about big feet? Oh, goodness. I don't know, Don. Where is your burgers? Oh, Grammy. You really should. Okay, what is this? Just a minute. Okay, I checked out the pig pick of the day. Not impressed. Okay, so the pig word of the day is Pop-Tart. It's a replaceable cog in the entertainment industry lineup whose sudden emergence is rarely as entertaining as her headline-grabbing plummet back to obscurity. What has anybody heard anything about Lindsay Lohan lately? I mean, once she went went to the whatever. What is that? Glad bag. That's what the guys in Pig call it. What do you say about big feet? Well, big feet, warm heart. No. It's about big hands too. Oh. And yes, Grimmy, they are all full of shit. Hi, Hansel. I see you. I haven't been able to prove it, Sock, because I've met some people with big feet and I haven't done any investigation on that. I'll just keep moving along, okay? In the quotable quotes section, I was stationed in Turkey, Mexico City, South America, Texas, Arizona, so I do know where the Mexican-U.S. border is. Oh, that was Joe Arpaio. What does Turkey, Mexico City, South? What does it have to do with the? I don't get it. I'm lost. Apparently that was lost in translation. Okay, this date in history, the 1st of September 1922, the Big Apple's elected tormentors pass law forcing pool rooms to become billiards rooms. Michael Bloomberg takes copious notes and nods approvingly. So why was it changed from pool rooms to billiards rooms? Inquiring minds would like to know. This date in history, the 1st of September 1923, the only heavyweight champion who won every fight in his professional career, Rocky Marciano, born and scores TKO on Doctor after spanking of life. Ah, there you go, Rocky. Kick butt, take names, 'cause he's badass. Okay. Looks like Hambo has got one hell of rant on Labor Day over here on the pig, so you need to come check that shit out. You can attest to what, Grimmy? Having big feet only means that you have big feet. Well, my daughter and my adopted daughter both have big feet, and they both have very smelly feet. Very smelly. But I have a grandson with small feet, and his are very smelly too. So, even that doesn't hold water. So go figure. Okay. Well, that was all they had for this date in history over here on the pig. Gosh darn it all. But there is lots of other stuff over there. So go on over and check them out. Tell them Grammy sent you. Let's see. Do I have anything else that's I just plain can't live without sharing? I ain't sharing. So should you snort chocolate? I don't know. Should you snort chocolate? Let's see. I know. I'm just kind of squirreling. Oh, hey, drink seltzer and live forever. That's bubbly stuff, though. That makes you gassy. Apparently over on eater.com. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything here that... What? Oh, it's a seltzer boom. Nah. Lame. Not even going to go there. How to improve mindset, build strength, and... No. I'm looking at some of the suggested ones. Just to see what the heck they've got. Okay. I gotta go there. Well, number one, it's the New York Times. So, take it or leave it. Or consider the source. But apparently, according to the New York Times, why women had better sex under socialism. Really? I'm probably going to run a little bit over, but you know what? There's nobody coming after me, so hey! So, when Americans think of communism in Eastern Europe, they imagine travel restrictions, bleak landscapes of gray concrete, miserable men and women languishing in long lines to shop in empty markets, and security services snooping on private lives of citizens, much like here in the U.S. Oh, wait, that wasn't in the article. Which much of this was true. Our collective stereotype of communist life does not tell the whole story. Some might remember that Eastern Bloc women enjoyed many rights and privileges unknown in liberal democracies at the time, including major state investments in their education and training, their full incorporation into the labor force. Well, yeah, because you got to double the labor force. Generous maternity leave allowances and guaranteed free child care. Well, sure, because how else are you going to mold those little babies? But there's one advantage that has received little attention. Women under communism enjoyed more pleasurable sex. Really? Who filled out that survey? Apparently, a comparative sociological study of East and West Germans conducted after reunification in 1990 found that Eastern women had twice as many orgasms as Western women. Researchers marveled at the disparity in reported sexual satisfaction, especially since East German women suffered from the notorious double burden of formal employment and housework. In contrast, post-war West German women had stayed home and enjoyed all the labor-saving devices produced by the roaring capitalist economy. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. But they had less sex and less satisfying sex than women who had to line up for toilet paper. So how do they account for this? Well, consider Anna Durcheva from Bulgaria, who is 65, and when I first met her in 2011, having lived her first 43 years under communism, she often complained that the new free market hindered Bulgarians' ability to develop healthy amorous relationships. Sure, some things were bad during that time, but my life was full of romance. After my divorce, I had my job and my salary, and I didn't need a man to support me, so I could do as I pleased. Miss Durcheva was a single mother for many years, but she insisted that her life before 1989 was more gratifying than the stressful existence of her daughter, who was born in the late 1970s. All she does is work and work, Miss Durcheva told me in 2013. And when she comes home at night, she's too tired to be with her husband. But it doesn't matter, because he's tired too. They sit together in front of the television like zombies. When I was her age, we had much more fun. Last year in Jena, a university town in the former East Germany, I spoke with a recently married 30-something named Daniela Gruber, and her own mother, born and raised under communist system, was putting pressure on Ms. Gruber to have a baby. She doesn't understand how much harder it is now. It was so much easier for women before the wall fell. They had kindergartens and creches, and they could take maternity leave and have their jobs held for them. I work contract to contract and don't have time to get pregnant. So see, it's not all it's cracked up to be. This generational divide between daughters and mothers who reached adulthood in their or on either side of 1989 supports the idea that women had more fulfilling lives during the communist era. And they owed this quality of life in part to the fact that these regimes saw women's emancipation as central to advanced scientific socialist societies as they saw themselves. Although Eastern European communities or communist states needed women's labor to realize their programs for rapid industrialization after World War II, the ideological foundation for women's equality with men was laid by August Bebel and Friedrich Engels in the 19th century. After the Bolshevik takeover, Vladimir Lenin and Alexandra Kollontai enabled a sexual revolution in the early years of the Soviet Union, arguing that love should be freed from economic considerations. Free love. See, the Ruskies were the first free love people. Go figure. Russia extended full suffrage to women in 1917. I love how they put that suffrage. Thanks. Yeah, we want to suffer along with the rest of them. That was 3 years before the United States did. The Bolsheviks also liberalized divorce laws, guaranteed reproductive rights, and attempted to socialize domestic labor by investing in public laundries and people's canteens. Women were mobilized into labor force and became financially untethered from men. Ta 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 ta. There is an awful lot more to this, but I'm going to go ahead and say my sayonaras for tonight because I am running a little bit late and I got some packing to finish up. So, thanks y'all for listening in to the Rocket Chair on this Freaker Friday. I truly do appreciate y'all listening and playing along. I hope you have an absolutely amazing weekend. There will not be, as far as I know, a dork table tomorrow tomorrow. And Kira will not be on until further notice because she's a busy woman. Bo Diddy is also very busy because he's down helping with the rebuild in, I think, Rock Point or coastal area of Texas. So Bo Diddy's not going to be around for a while either. Grimmy, are you going to be on Saturday or Sunday with the blues? Grimmy and his blues leading into Hal Anthony, who's going to open up a can of whoop ass on yo ass. And then Sunday evening, hopefully, will be Gary L. and Gigi's Boo with The Road Less Traveled. I might be back Sunday evening. I might. Not real sure. Depends on how things go with family. But have an absolutely amazing weekend, no matter how it turns out. And I plan on doing the same. And until I kick, yeah.